Okay, I need to add a lot of things to this game, the catching game. To finish it off, one thing I need to add is a preloader. So I'm going to give you a quick tutorial on doing a preloader. Now, to do this, I've changed a few things. All right, I moved the cowboy and the scoreboard and all this stuff to frame 10. I just dragged it over to frame 10, and I also added a little background picture that is a picture of just a countryside, and then I made it into a movie clip, and I increase the brightness so it kind of fades out here. Alright, and you can see it's just a movie clip. The picture is actually, whoops, I don't like that. The picture is actually way too big. The JPEG is too large, but I did it on purpose because we're going to work with a preloader, and I want you to see how the preloader will load a movie that's larger than a normal sized movie. Alright, so there's the property window. For the background, there's no instance name on the background picture, and the background picture is just sitting right here on layer 3 at the bottom. Then the cowboy is on layer 2, and the scoreboard's also on layer 2. Alright, over here on this keyframe, with the action scripts, I've added a stop action at the top to stop my movie here, and I haven't changed any of the code from the last time we saw it, right? I just need to do a preloader. So I moved everything over, and then now on frame 1, I've added some text boxes that says catch cowheads. Just grabbed a kind of a nice looking font and did like a colorized version of it. Notice that it's just 2 different colors on top of each other to make the drop shadow effect. And then this is a rectangle with a stroke, black stroke around it, not a movie clip, just a shape, and this is just static text also, just the word loading. Okay, and we're going to put our code right here. Now, I do have something in the library that I need to show you, and that is I made a preloader movie clip. So let's take a look at this preloader movie clip. This preloader movie clip is just a green rectangle that is similar size to the rectangle that's on the stage, except that this is a movie clip. Alright, and you can see that it doesn't have an instance name, but what it does have is it has a linkage set for it. So if I right click on it and I hit, let's see here, properties, I've just started using CS4. Not very good at it. Not very good at using CS4. You can see I'm running in classic mode on CS4. Kind of don't know what I'm doing with it. But anyway, I set the linkage on this preloader element. Let's see here. I went to properties and went into advanced mode, export it for Actionscript, export in frame 1, and I named it Preloader with a capital L. Preloader, no spaces. Alright? So I've got this rectangle movie clip in my library with linkage set. Okay? So now we're ready to start coding. Alright? I'm going to select this top empty keyframe on frame 1 and open up my actions window. And I'm going to start coding, but I'm going to up my font size so that you can see it better. Okay? So I'll up that to 20. Alright, and I'm going to start with a stop action to stop on frame 1. We don't want to jump to the movie on frame 10 until we've gone through our preloader. Okay? And I'm going to do something new that I haven't done yet with you guys, and that is I'm going to create an empty movie clip. Okay? So instead of dropping the movie clip on the stage, I'm going to create an empty movie clip. Okay? That's create empty movie clip, capital E, capital M, capital C, and then open and close parentheses, and inside of it you give it a name. So I'm going to give it the name MC Loader, and then I can give it a depth level. I'll just say depth level 10. I'm just making that up as I go. Alright, so that creates an empty movie clip and puts it on the stage for me. Okay? Alright, and then so now I have this empty movie clip called MC Loader, right? And the next thing I need to do is move it to where I want it to be. In this case, I'm going to move the x position, so mcloader._x equals 140. Okay? And then the y position to 160. And then I'm going to take mcloader, and inside of it, I'm going to attach the movie clip from the library. So I say mcloader, which is my empty movie clip, and inside of it, I'm going to attach a movie clip. I'm going to attach the preloader that I have waiting in my library, my little rectangle in my library that I created. I attach it that way, and of course you have to give it a new name. In this case, I'm just going to give it the same name for its new name. Okay? And then last but not least, I need to give it a depth level, so I'll give it a depth level of 11. Okay? So there that is. All right. And you can't see that here. Yeah, basically you can see that. Let me make this a little bit wider and move this over a little bit. Okay. All right. So now, if I hit Control Enter, you'll see that there's my light green movie clip right there. By the way, I have bandwidth profiler on. I'm going to turn that off for right now. There's my movie. You'll see now there's my light green movie clip loaded from the library. And it's covering the dark green one. Now, how did I know to put the X and the Y to 140 to 160 to just troubleshooting? I just matched it. It's nothing fancy, right? So it just goes right over this, all right? It doesn't quite line up perfectly. You could see on the right, I don't see the black line like I should, but that's okay. So anyway, it just attaches it to the stage inside of my empty movie clip and then places it right over my dark green rectangle. And that's all I've got so far. I'm going to close this movie, and we'll finish it out in the next with linkage set.